FlipaClip mats. Look how this plate goes through the back of this chair. It's the same way my arm goes through the railing balusters. And how I get big behind this wall. This is the original footage of me walking past the wall, turning, then looking right into the camera. I did it like this. Open up the FlipaClip app, then hit the red plus to start a new video. Then they make you name it. I'll just call it Test. Done. I always want to make it the highest resolution, so I always go up here. And since the live action is 30 frames per second, I'll set it to 30 frames per second, or else it might show jitters. Then Create Project. The first thing I want to do is import the video. Add video from Video Library, which is your camera roll. And it is this one. Hit Use. Hit the check mark. It takes about a half a minute to load 10 seconds worth of film. When it's done, it looks like this. When you scroll these frames at the bottom, you'll see each frame of the movie. This is a wall here. There's another room back here. And this is an arched opening in the wall. After I walked past it and got to this point, I'm going to use the lasso tool. Outline the wall. Copy it. Go to the layers. Click the layers above the video and paste. And now that copied layer is right here. What I do next is hide the video layer for the moment. And at this point, I'm going to start erasing. What I want to do is erase the edge here and everything inside the opening. The rest of this wall is going to be the mat that I'll be walking behind. So now I need to start erasing this. And I'm going to change my erasing size a little bit. Smaller gives you a little more detail when you're trying to erase. For fade, I like to put it somewhere in the teens because, look, if I have it all the way to 0, if my hand wavers a little bit, it gets this funny edge. Because the background is already a little fuzzy, in this case, I'm going to go back into the teens to get a softer edge. I have to carefully erase all this. I'm being a little sloppy for this video. This is a remake, but I tried to be a little more careful with the original. I want to make the eraser size a little bit bigger so I can erase everything faster. So this is it finished. Oops, I forgot to finish this edge. That's the mat. That is going to be on top of the other video. They look the same because they are. Staying on the top layer, I'm going to go down and hit copy. Like that. And hit paste. Then go to the next frame, hit paste again. Next frame, paste. Next frame, paste. And you keep doing this one frame at a time all the way to the very end. It'll be a little tedious, but this is what you have to do. Because if you don't, the shadows in the background might change and it'll look bad. Because when you paste here, you can see the light and the dark. The changes there, light and dark. Because of my shadow is blocking the wall on the different when I'm there or not. So you want to keep it consistent. Now the good part finally starts. You can see my arm is about to go behind the wall. So if I hit paste, 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 now you can see my arm is going behind the mat as I paste, paste, paste away. I'm really in front of the wall, but it does look like I'm behind the wall. Also, you can see my reflection in the original picture, but when I paste over it, that wall, the original wall, doesn't show the reflection. I want to replay what I have so far and see how it looks at this point. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Now this is the completed version right here. And the reality is, it only took me about 20 minutes total. This is another one I did. I did the exact same thing but using balusters on the stairs. I masked every other one. And again, I masked every other chair rung and twisted a plate for effect. Plus, I used the airbrush tool to add shadows on the plate so it looks even more real. And one more example, I use these colored cups and I spin them around so that some go behind and some go in front of others. That was pretty easy too, actually, because mainly they were just simple straight lines. If you have questions or comments, put them in the comments section, and like and subscribe.